Hello friends, welcome to week 13 of the OU Monotype tournament. Today is a bittersweet day because it is the final battle of the tournament. Now, today we are versing my buddy J1, also known as Jason, and he's bringing his psychic types today, and he's trying to beat my grass types, and I'm not trying to let that happen on the last battle. Now, for the last 5 weeks, we've been on pretty much a tear. We have a 5-game winning streak going into the final battle. So I would like to finish up this tournament with a nice win. Now, he does have, he has a scary team. He's got a Jirachi, Alakazam, the Celebi is tough, Mega Metachan, Zatsu, and the Starmie. Like, I know that the Mega Metachan is his Mega because most of his team didn't have items such as the Alakazam, the Zatsu. So, I don't know if it was just lack of having items or he did it on purpose. I'm not sure. Now, and also this tournament did take place close to when, the release of X and Y did happen. So, not everyone had all their items together yet. But, nevertheless, still a very scary team. I did decide to, or I did remember this time, not when we battled K and I forgot to bring a Shiftry against Ghosts. So, I ended up bringing Shiftry today to try and help me out against this team, because he does have a solid team, and I do carry a super effective move against it, and I'm also immune to the stab, so I feel like Shiftry should be a very viable Pokemon to use today. Everybody else you've seen before, so we will get right into this battle. Now, as normal, I was going to lead off with Cradily, set up my Stealth Rocks. Stealth Rocks doesn't really hurt his team too much, but I figured if I could, force switches, that residual damage will end up helping out over time. He's going to end up leading off with the Celebi, which, to be honest, I really didn't expect. And he's going to end up going for Nasty Plot, so he is not here to play around. He is going, straight for the throat, setting up Nasty Plot's first turn. I end up going for an Ancient Power just to see how much it would do, what it would do, and it does absolutely nothing. So now I'm just going to end up setting up my Stealth Rocks, and he's going to go for a second Nasty Plot. Now we have a Sableye sitting here at +2. That's that's not a good situation for us to be starting off with, so we're a little shaky here. Now, I could have brought in Shiftry for the Psychics, but I didn't know what other attacks Celebi was carrying. He only showed me Nasty Plot and Psychic. So the one Psychic is going to do one hell of a lot of damage. My Citrus Berry is going to end up, giving me back a little bit more recovery. However, it's not going to be enough to end up taking another Psychic. So now he's going to go for the next Psychic and is going to be able to take me out. The crit really didn't matter there. So Cradily is down, and now in this situation, I am kind of forced. I really didn't want to go for the Sunny Day this early, but I'm kind of set in a position where I am forced to go for it, just on the fact that this thing's at, +2 or +4, if you would, and I need to get rid of it fast. So he's actually going to go for another Nasty Plot. Now he's at +6. This guy is nothing to mess with. So now what's going to happen is I want to switch out here because I want to keep that Prankster Sunny Day for later on, just in case I run out of Sun turns. So I'm going to end up switching into Rotom, thinking he's going to go for a Psychic. He can take this out. This is my defensive Rotom. I thought it would be okay to bring that this time. He ends up going for a Baton Pass here. Goes into his Jirachi. And now Jirachi is going to be one hell of a Pokemon to deal with as well. He's going to go for a Psychic. He's just going to clean Oko to Rotom. And now I do get a free switch into Shiftry, which is good, because now I'm immune to the stab of Psychic, and I can go for, a Life Orb Dark Pulse. I really thought it would be enough to end up taking out the Jirachi. Unfortunately, it is not. And he's going to end up going for Hidden Power. When I saw Hidden Power, I was freaking out. I was like, I do not know what Hidden Power that is. But I am able to take it. Even at, +6, a resisted hit. And Shiftry does not have good defenses at all. So he's going to end up switching out. I'm going to go for a Dark Pulse because nothing on the team wants to take a Dark Pulse. So that's going to be doing a lot to the Metacham. So that's good. Now, unfortunately, Mega Metachan does carry a move known as Fake Out, to help it Mega Evolve safely. So I know it's coming. I figured the shift tree really isn't worth keeping around, because I would only have one Dark Pulse left really to use out there, because I figured setting up the sun again wouldn't really be necessary, and it would just be one hit. But I'm going to end up going for a Solar Beam as I bring in the Victory Bell. It is going to be enough to take out the Metachan. And now Victory Bell needs to do some work. I'm going to try and abuse the sun as much as I can. So he's going to bring the Celebi in. Now I do carry Weather Ball on my my Victory Bell here, so I'm going to end up going for Weather Ball. I figure, you know, it's base 100, it's in the sun, I have Life Orb, and it ends up living on just the tiniest little baby amount. You can see it right there. It's just a little guy. Now he's going to end up going for a Nasty Plot here, I guess expecting me to switch out, and that would actually be really good. However, the sun is going to end up going away, so I lose my speed boost, and he will be able to outspeed me here. Unfortunately, I don't have Sucker Punch on my Victory Bell, just because I didn't gen it, or you know, I didn't breed it back when, and unfortunately I don't have that. So I'm gonna end up switching in Trevenant. He's gonna end up critting me on the Psychic and taking me out completely. And now this situation, I want to set the sun back up, because I know if I set the sun back up, he takes me out with a Psychic, I will be able to bring the Victory Bell in. Now, there is a little bit of a situation that we are in, because I set up the Sunny Day, and he actually ends up predicting that, and he goes for the Recover, which is extremely unfortunate, because we would have outsped regardless, and we could have went for a Moonblast, which would have been enough to take it out, as you will see on the upcoming turn, because I am well, first of all, I figured I'm going to go for a Taunt. This way he can't Baton Pass and he can't set up anymore. So that's good. It's only stuck at +2, so it still is in range where I can deal with it. Now I am going to end up going for a Moonblast here, forcing him to attack me. Unfortunately, I still don't have the Shift Tree, and I know his whole moveset now, that he was just a mono attacker. And as you can see, the Moonblast did enough where it would have taken it out from the range of when I first came in. But now I do have a free switch after foddering off the Whimsicott to go into my Victory Bell. Now from this range of health, Weather Ball will be able to take it out based on the damage that we have seen before. And now I have a little bit of free range to like really move around. Now at this point he is going to end up bringing in the Alakazam. I don't have to fear the Focus Sash, because I did say that there was no item on this Alakazam, and I do actually carry Knockoff. And I know that Alakazam has defenses of like a Little Cup team, Noah Violet. So I am going to be able to take that out. Now I am stuck in a very dire situation, because I need to take out the Zatsu. I'm just down to my Victory Bell. This Pokemon also did not have an item. I know they do run more specially defensive, and I figured a Sludge Bomb would be able to take it out from this range, because Knockoff, it is unstabbed. I have more investment into special attack. And actually, it got to me at the end of the battle. I ended up running Calx. Knockoff wouldn't have killed from that range anyway, even with no defensive investment and no item, so it wouldn't have doubled. But had I have gotten like a critical hit or something like that, I could have ended up taking the game, because he would have just had the Starmie and the Jirachi left, which I could have just Solar Beamed the Starmie and Weather Balled, or Solar Beamed the Jirachi. But things happen, and it didn't go my way. But it was still a very good battle. J1, awesome battle. Looking forward to more battles, which we do have coming up. I will be putting an update video soon of the new tournament that is starting soon. It is going to be... I'll save it for the update video. I will not spoil the surprise of what the new tournament is. However, getting into the results of the tournament, after the loss to J1, that will put us at a record of 9-4. The way the tournament's points were based off of how many Pokemon of your opponents that you knocked out. So every Pokemon you knocked out was worth 1 point. Now, we actually ended up having a 3-point tie, or a 3-way tie in points for first place. And the way that they determined who actually got first, second, and third were by how many points were given up. So in first place of the tournament was my good friend George. George had taken first place with 72 points. In second place, we have Craig, who had the electric typing. George was dark type, Craig was electric type, and in third place was Jaquin with flying type, who we played first in the tournament. And I ended up picking up fourth place in the tournament. They all had 72 points, and I ended up with 66 points. So I was really right there. I was just 6 points behind. A couple of battles that I could have played better, like in the very first battle against Jaquin, if I could have went for the surf over the rain dance, you know, that could have been a little bit of tournament changing. However, it is what it is. I'm not complaining. It was a very fun tournament. I feel like I really did prove that, you know, grass is not ass, and that grass are definitely threatening Pokemon without using techniques such as Spore and things like that. But definitely looking forward to the next tournament with Team Alpha. You know, I love playing with these guys. They're a good group of people, and a lot of fun. Right now, we're actually doing a Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald hype run through because we're all excited about the new release of the remakes of Ruby and Sapphire. What is it? Omega Ruby, I believe it is, and Alpha Sapphire. Yes, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Very excited for it. I hope you guys enjoyed this tournament. I sure did. You know, let me know in the comment section below what you thought of the whole tournament. If you guys want me to do more tournaments, which it's going to happen anyway because I am going to do more tournaments. But glad you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Okay, bye.